Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Sarcastic Barman and welcome to my channel. We had a bit of fun last week with the spirit science and the slightly, possibly, very, extremely crazy lady and her aliens and matrixes, but yeah, okay. So I thought this week we'll break it up a bit and we're going to have a bit more 5G because all the nut jobs are still going on about it. And we've got a selection of videos. Yay! Our first one is actually on a debate last night with MC Toon, which I can't comment on the debate because I'm actually recording the day of the debate before the debate, but you're not going to watch this till after the debate. So if you haven't watched the debate, go and watch the debate and then come back and watch this, or watch this, then watch the debate, then come back and watch this, and then go and watch the debate again. Why not? But we'll start with his video first about a new poll. Ooh, poll.
Newly installed in Liverpool. This has only just been put there, right next to Stanley Park on Priory Road.
So yes, this is Dullen Liverpool official, and he's on about a new pole that's been put up in Liverpool next to the park. Now, how old do you think this new pole is actually going to be? In the last couple of months? Within the last year? Within the last 2 years? Or it's been there since at least 2016? Leave your comments down below before I actually get to telling you which bit it's been.
But I don't know why they've done it right in the middle of a tree. Right, you'll see it now, see it? Right in the middle of a tree. God help that poor tree.
Now, it does seem very strange to install a pole like that, new, with that tree so close. Any normal engineer probably would have trimmed the tree back around it before they got started. Unless the pole's been there for a while and the tree's grown towards it. That would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Never mind the park next to it as well. Poor tree. There is a big dirty 5G pole.
Now here is the poll in question. As you can see, there's that little weird sticker on it, the couple of boxes in the background, the bin, the lamppost, the park, the trees. And this is from August of 2019. How odd that the poll was there then, when it's only just gone up apparently. So let's use the magic of Google and go, in 2008 there was no poll. In 2011 there was no poll. In 2012 there was no poll. 14, no poll. 16, oh look at that, it's a goddamn poll. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. There's the goddamn poll in 2016 that obviously went up at some point between 2014 and 2016, and those branches were probably trimmed around it, because look how they've started to grow around up here already. Isn't that fucking stupid, this man, not to check that the pole's been there for getting on for 4 years now. I can't even count, god damn it. But yes, this pole's been there a while, and you can also check out the 5G map to see that it's not a 5G pole. Luckily, he shows us later on that on the boxes there, they tell you exactly what pole it's on. And because we know where it is on Priory Road, we can also check these things. So no, this is not a 5G pole, it's a 4G monopole. It's been there for the best part of 4 years, maybe even 5 years. So, no, you just fail. Failing fails.
Hi everyone, I'm here to show everyone something very interesting about this note. This £20 note that recently came in, and if I'm not mistaken, it's less than 3 months that we had this note. I would say I saw this note in the first week of March or end of February, if I'm not mistaken. But all the same, there's something that I really want to show everybody.
Ooh, the new UK polymer note, the £20 one, which, yes, was the 20th of February 2020 was released, I believe. Or I've just misread the date and it was just February 2020. Who knows? But yeah, it's got some amazing new features. It's all polymery plasticky. It's got some new security features. It's got see-through windowy bits. It's actually quite cool. Let's see how you fuck this up.
First of all, we can see here the tower of 5G is surrounded with this light.
Yeah, that's strange. A 5G tower on a £20 note, surrounded by light. Now I think it looks more like this, which would be a lighthouse. Margate Lighthouse to be exact. We'll get into why it's Margate Lighthouse in a bit, because it ties in with some other fucking crazy stuff on this note. But yeah, that's a lighthouse surrounded by light. You know, like lighthouses do, because it's a lighthouse. Lighthouse. Say it with me.
And then here we see the queen's crown. So I'm going to turn it. That's where the interesting part is. Here we have the 5G tower.
Lighthouse.
And around it is kind of like lights, you know, the signals and all that. And when we go up, we can see another symbol, which is the coronavirus that is going around. You can Google it and find out the symbol or the logo.
Well, yes, I can't hardly see what you're pointing at. So, we've used magic. There's the magic. Look at that. How good's that? We can see exactly what it looks like now. And yes, it's definitely the coronavirus. With a T in it. Maybe it's the T-virus from that scary video game thing. Resident Evil, that's the one. Ooh, T-virus. But also it could look more like this. Which spoils your plan, really, doesn't it? I mean, Margate Lighthouse, and then that weird thing there with a T. Almost an arty sort of theme there, if you understand what the T's for, and the Tate Modern and things like that. Who's on this note? Oh yes, that'll be fucking Turner then, won't it? You're nuts. You are nuts. You're just drawing the conclusion of that thing that looks like a lighthouse, that's a lighthouse, obviously is a 5G tower surrounded by light. That's stupid. And that thing that's a good representation of the staircase in the Tate Modern with its alcoves and the shape of the floor and things like that. That looks like the coronavirus, even though it doesn't. So yes, oh yes, you're crazy. What's worse, you get crazier.
If you see this here, you see 20, 20, 20. 20, 20, 20. 20, 20, 20. The same goes like this. Like this, like that, like that, like that. You know. Around here 20. I'm gonna add up and then we will see something very interesting. We got 20, 20, 20. So when we add up, 3 times 20 is 60. And another 3 times 20 is 60. 3 times 20 is 60. When we put 60, let's cross up the 6 and let's cross up, the 60, let's cross out the 0 and we cross out the 0. It becomes 666. That make very sense because the 66 number, the mark of the beast, actually don't really show the figure actually when they write it down. It's just kind of like mysterious way that you need to calculate it to get it.
Oh, so you add all those numbers together, but then ignore all the zeros. Just because those zeros don't fit your narrative, and 60, 60, 60, if you added them, it'd be 180, so that's got nothing. But 666, ooh. Unless you're Greek, and then they're probably looking at it going, what 666, what? The number of the beast is 616. I'm Greek. I use the Greek translations. Ooh. Or the Arabic ones, which are also 616. Ooh. This numerology thing and numbers crap doesn't work if not all the numbers are the same for every single culture and civilization, because they're not. It just happens to be in your fucking European-esque Christianity, 666 is bad number, but in others it's not. So why are you just making crap up? Like, ooh. And what about all the other 20s on the note? Do they not count? You poor 20s all sitting there going, she doesn't like us. We're not good enough to be 20s in her crazy conspiracy theory of the number of the beast, which is just crazy.
See, this is what I'm talking about, people. Placement. Placement. You see where these people windows is and where their 5G antennas are? And they talking about, oh yeah, if it's up in the air, by the time it gets down to the ground, you're not going to feel no radiation. But the people are not down at the ground. I mean, look where the antennas at. And the people sitting right there in the window. Now you tell me them people ain't getting radiated.
They are not getting radiated. There you go. Hey, do you know what? This is the 3rd video, and do you know what they've all got in common apart from being crazy? They're all filming in fucking portrait mode. God damn it, I hate it. Fucking hate it.
Come on now. Y'all acting like y'all brand new to this. All of y'all are making these measurements according to this 5G being put on a pole in the middle of nowhere.
A 5G pole outside in the middle of nowhere would be goddamn pointless. Who would be there to, like, use it? That's just stupid. And, right, let's say those transmitters are what? 2 meters away from the window, back a bit, through a brick wall. Wouldn't it be really awkward for you if we had someone doing a reading 2 meters away, thereabouts, from a 5G cell tower transmitter, and see that the readings aren't bad, let alone not even through a brick wall? Oh, look what we found.
Dr. Richard Findley is an electromagnetic field safety specialist, and he's going to be measuring the strength and frequency of the radio waves at different distances from the mast. And just for extra information, we're now taking a reading at head level here on the roof, right next to the 5G transmitter, and the number is kind of bouncing around the 2% mark. So even if you're walking on a rooftop next to a 5G transmitter as we are, you're still 50 times below the recommended safety level.
Oh, that's a shame for you, isn't it? Let's see what else you've got to say.
It's not happening like that no more. They putting it on top of people's homes, is what I'm telling y'all. Look, you have another one, and this is less than 1,000 meters apart. And we all know that this seamless coverage calls for 1,000 meters apart.
Now I'll state the obvious and say you can't actually tell what type of transmitters they are from down on the road like that. And you're recording facing into the glare of sun and stuff like that, it's just fucking annoying. But even if they were 5G towers, we know the radiation on them isn't damaging. We know the radiation on them isn't harmful. We know the radiation given out by them is well below safety limits. So your point being what? Your point being, oh my god, they're installing 5G things where people are going to use them. Yeah, that's how crazy you sound. They're installing 5G where people are going to use it. From your logic, a fire hydrant, because don't forget, the water on that fire hydrant, if you pointed directly at you and concentrated it and made it really powerful, could hurt you. So we better put the fire hydrants some miles away where people can't be near them in case they get hurt by them. Because of someone doing the wrong things with them. Does that sound stupid? Haha, good.
When I looked into what 5G actually is, it's 3G, 4G, 5G, it's our phones, and it goes faster.
Really? More portrait mode and music in the background this time. Okay. But I'm going to be skipping forward a little bit so you actually get to the stupid.
Right now, your phone, it downloads, videos and bullshit around 35 megabits a second. 35 megabits a second will become 500 megabits a second. Fast. That's fucking fast. Now, unfortunately, in return, we have to give up a few things if you want this fast internet. And it has to do with our health. It has to do with these 5G towers being installed everywhere. And, they're not going to kill you. Well, they might kill someone, a couple people. But they're going to make you sick. They're going to make you feel shitty. They're going to affect your body.
I'm not even going to get into how wrong you got the speeds, but I will then point out as well, the only way that 5G tower is going to kill you is if it falls on you from a height. It's not giving out enough radiation to kill you. And oh my god, can you just stand still? Stop walking around your room showing off far too many hats. And they're shit hats, not decent hats like these. Fuck's sake. I don't think I want to do any more of you. You're giving me fucking seasickness going woo.
They're building a tree on that 5G network.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. Oh, wow.
They're putting tree branches in it.
That's true. Oh, hell no. What the fuck? It won't pull up.
8151 fire dispatch. Looks like your patient is unable to stand up.
Oh, that's crazy. Just on the fucking tree like that?
Hold on, we're gonna have to pause for a second. Like right here. Stay right here. Right here. Okay.
Wow, that's horrible. What are they doing?
Oh no, they're hiding the mask so they don't look as horrible. Oh, the humanity. Fuck's sake. Anyway, Dead Kennedy in Space covered this about 2 weeks, a week ago, something like that. And it's not a new thing. Hiding telephone masts has been done for years, and I do mean years upon years. Because people don't like looking at big metal fucking cage basic things, because they don't look nice. So if you can make it look like a tree, people aren't going to notice it as much and go, oh, okay. Your point being what? This isn't anything new. It's been done for a while. Would you rather look at something that looks like a tree or look at a big wiry metal cage monster mess thing? I know which one I'd pick. But again, why? Portrait, why? For God's sake, can somebody please just use landscape mode? It's not that difficult a thing.
Hello everyone, it's April 18, 2020 on a Sunday. And we have this 5G tower that just popped up this weekend. They are rushing as fast as they can to get all these 5G towers up while we're all locked down. There is another hidden agenda going on here to get all this 5G in place.
Are they rushing it though? Or is it just the fact these workmen have got nothing else to do because they can't do other projects? Or is it just the fact you're seeing them going up because you're paying more attention? Or is it the fact that this is part of a 5-year plan to put 5G in America that's been going back for those 5 fucking years, and they're just auctioning off spectrums now and getting the spectrums out, and now they've got the spectrums, they need the towers so they can transmit and start making the money back that they've spent on these fucking spectrum auctions, and then start charging the people the more money. Yeah, that makes more sense.
There's a lot of things that we need to question about this technology. If you haven't researched anything about 5G, you need to do that, okay?
Right. Research 5G usage in America. It's using 2.4, 2.5 gigahertz if I remember rightly. So the same as your Bluetooth. Let's see what you've got to say about any research on 5G.
I've never seen so much 5G technology being installed all at one time. I'm always around this area and it's all going in at the same time. They're in a rush to get this completed.
You've never seen this brand new technology that's just being rolled out in America being installed so fast, so even though it's just being rolled out in America, give yourself a minute to think about that. This brand new thing that's just being installed that you've never seen being installed before. Oh, that'll be because it's brand fucking new then.
I don't like the way it looks. I'll tell you one thing, and if this video gets banned, then so be it. But every single location where you see these coronavirus cases, there is a massive amount of 5G in that area. All right, there is a correlation. I'm not saying there's not a virus, but every time that people are getting sick, they're inside a very tight area of a lot of 5G technology. All right.
Ooh, really now? Coronavirus is happening by 5G towers, is it? What about in countries with no 5G, like France? Because they'd had, what, 150,000 cases, 30,000 dead? Or is it just somebody brought it into that area? Yeah. What about countries that have had 5G for a long time before the coronavirus outbreak? Like South Korea? Because that would make more sense. They've had it well before Wuhan ever had it. Or are you just drawing the stupid correlation between densely populated areas where 5G is more financially viable because you can cover more customers with smaller amounts of towers, and it happens to be that viruses travel much easier in densely populated areas because people are using the same services, the same subway cars, buses, trains, taxis, they're going up down the same stairs, paths and things like that. They might be going to the same coffee shop, as opposed to a less densely populated area where the virus wouldn't spread as easily because they're not using the same services as much because they're more spread out. Yeah, the only thing your video's got going for it is you've actually not recorded in portrait and you've actually used landscape. Apart from that, you are just nutball crazy. So I suppose you fit in with the rest of these people on this video. Well goddamn done. But my brain is numb from all this absolute crazy upon craziness. Oh, I hope you've all enjoyed this video tonight. I'm calling it quits there for the night. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe down below. We will do an Order of Bar Stewards video next week. If you've got one and want to become an Order of Bar Stewards, don't forget to leave it down in the comment. Also, a thank you to my Patreons, the Kiweasel, Dorian B, and Stinger News 1, and my latest, newest Patreon, Cheesemondo. There definitely wasn't a cut there where I forgot who I was going to thank on that. And also congratulations, Cheesemondo, for hitting 100 subscribers. Well done to you. Well deserved. Looking forward to lots more stuff there, Squire. And with that note, good night.
Fuck you, you're a fucking wanker. We're gonna punch you right in the balls. Fuck you with a fucking anchor. You're all cunts, so fuck you.